Okay, so they're just reiterating what was spoken on the radio. At least with these I can kind of talk over them a little bit. So yes, when Roy met Snake. It reminds me a little bit of Cars right now, the start of Phantom Pain. And I've had this nasty fever for days. Come on, Roy, stop being a pussy. Well done. How can you refuse a great snake? Jeez, who'd have thought the legendary Big Boss would be this pushy? Okay, at least that's a third person we have on the line. But you can see what difference voice acting makes to this kind of stuff. I mean, when you're so used to kind of Metal Gear Solid and the voice acting, it seems so flat when it's not there. It just seems so empty. Yeah, okay, alright. Right, I've got somewhere to be, so I'm going to conclude this first session here, and we'll go from there next time. The first recon target we were given during the pre-mission briefing at Fort Bragg was here, a Soviet frontline patrol base. This will be our first target for the information collection. I can take you there. I've got a good idea of where it's located. Well, more like I don't know where any of the other facilities are exactly. This place is packed with soldiers, the perfect target for our first recon. You should be able to extract useful information by listening in on soldiers. Haha, looks like we'll make a great team, Snake. Okay, let's get moving. Right, what I will do here is save, and then we'll go from here. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, and we have made it to basically the first kind of real mission after the intro. So, what do we have here in this menu? We've got report, status, manage, and wait. I don't know what waiting does. Not a whole lot at this stage, but I'm sure it's useful for something. So, you can see that we have sneaking unit, and we have loads of open slots. So, I guess this is like the kind of prototype version of Mother Base that was first truly introduced in Peace Walker and became like a really important feature in Phantom Pain. So yeah, I've got a spy unit, technical unit, medical unit. Yeah, pretty much this is pretty much like Mother Base type thing. So the first thing is to find some recruits. And I guess here we can... Right, okay, so we can change our loadout here before we leave. Don't really have anything else, so we'll stick with this. So first task is to try and fill up some of these slots so that we can head into missions with more than just Snake, I guess. I don't know how that's going to work. It's not something I've ever done before, but let's just see what happens. This place is packed with soldiers, perfect target for our first recon. Get as much intel as you can. You should be able to extract useful information by listening in on soldiers. Okay. Alright, get out there and suss out the situation. You can learn a lot from what the enemy is saying. Just get close to an enemy and listen carefully. I know you can do it. When you're approaching an enemy, hold the triangle button down as you move. That will muffle your footsteps during your approach. Okay, good to know. Okay. I've decided here, just in case it's not obvious already, that reading the codec conversation back and forth is like a bit weird. It's like, I feel like I'm talking to myself because both of the voices are obviously done by me, so it's a bit weird. So I'll probably just read like Campbell stuff, and there'll be times where I won't read anything at all. So the more cutscene type ones, I'll probably just leave it completely. But for codec calls, I guess I can read Campbell stuff. But it gets a bit too fast paced and a bit too weird when I read both of them kind of firing off to each other. So it's a bit odd. Okay, I'm fine, and there's more important things to worry about. Like I said, I won't always do it. It's a bit of a weird thing. It's not a situation I've run into before in my commentary playthroughs, so I'm kind of just making it up as I go along. So let's get the trusty MK ready. How do we zoom out? Is there a way? Okay, I can change floors. And I don't know how to zoom. Maybe it's because of the mapping that I've done here. Okay. A weapon that can obliterate all major cities in the motherland. So yeah, for these ones I won't read it. There we go. Bad case of the runs. They're, you know, staple of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear. Okie dokie. So these two are together. Are they going to move? I'm sure they must have a patrol path or something. Might be interesting if I can take them out from here.
What the?
Oh,
what happened?
Fuck. There we go. I kept firing just in case I got a window like that, and I did, so. There we go. That solved a lot of problems, and I can even get this guy from here. Wow. Thank God I found this little spot. It's a good place to start. So now, how do I have to gather recruits, right? Collected intel yet? Right, so the secret document was where the more kind of official looking guy was. Something down there. Ah, yes, bit of crawling. But there's an enemy there. Let me head back the other way first, because if I can do that. Be better to come around from the surface. I'm on normal difficulty. Well, there wasn't any hard difficulty, but I'm sure the MK22 rounds should last for quite a while. It shouldn't be a problem. I shouldn't need to double tap anyone for quite some time. Okay, there's that guy. So there's a little bit of weapon sway. Nothing too major though, because snakes are probably like an S rank at this kind of stuff. But maybe if I have to use some of the other guys, it might actually start to be a problem. So I might have to use alternative methods. I think that's everyone in this block that I've taken out. Right, let's get that secret dock. Looks like you obtained some enemy documents. Good work. Hoof it back to the truck. We'll look over them after you get back. Okay, so no recruit stuff going on yet. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't have to run back to the truck. Okay, for some reason I'm not so surprised, but... Yep, I agree. Right now, we're the only ones on this peninsula in a position to stop these guys. When you weren't listening on the enemy, because I just shot them all straight at the beginning. Did you get the feeling that maybe not everyone's satisfied with their commander? Okay, this is what I was meant to hear. Okay. Sowing discord among the enemy has been a basic element of psychological warfare since the time of Confucius, right? Play our cards right and we might be able to find out what's really going on. Okay. Drag them back to the truck so we can all have a friendly chat. Okay. Gene. Right, so Gene is someone that I really didn't know too much about, and until you play Portable Ops or you read the story of it, you won't really know who Gene is or what his significance is at all. So he's quite an important character, you know, because he's quite a big part of this game. So it's going to be interesting to find out who Gene is and exactly what he's up to. Because I remember reading the story a long time ago, but I'm not very fresh on the whole storyline that goes on in this game. So he's probably like the main antagonist. Pick some place where there'll be enemies easy to convert. So where to, big boss? So we've got two more areas, the supply depot and comm base. I think we can just head straight in, we don't need to do anything. The patrol base had two guys really close to the truck, I don't know if that's a good idea. But Okay, let's try. Can't we just knock them all out and just recruit everyone? Do we have to go around listening to people? Indeed. Okay, there's several ways to knock an enemy out. You can shoot them, put them in a nice chokehold. Unequip your weapon so that you're barehanded. Then quietly sneak up behind the enemy, push and hold square button to get him into a full Nelson. Once you've got his arms pinned, repeatedly tap. Okay, it's the same old stuff. Okay. Let's do it. Let's try and recruit our first soldier. I don't know how we're going to do the listening in thing yet. We're just going to have to stand close by. Because, I mean, I'm going to have to wait for him to talk to someone. I don't think there's a directional microphone type thing either. I think next time he turns around, I'm just going to get him. He is slow. Or I could just lure him out. Why not? Just lure him out.
Huh? What was that?
Yeah, they never really go beyond the source of the sound. I think he's going to check around the corner.
Nothing here.
It's a very slow walk. Oh. Damn it. First alert already. Oh, I forgot to unequip the weapon. Is that why? Ah, okay. Right. So when you grab him head on... Oh, TNT. Shit. Now you see this is stupid. I don't want to drop this stuff. Man. This is stupid. Fuck that. I need that other stuff as well. So you need to remember to unequip the thing. And also, I guess when you're head on, you can't get the chokehold straight away. You have to body slam them. So you get into that kind of... So you get into that position where they grab your arm and you're going to have to make sure you slam them in order to get the upper hand. Right, let's see what happens. But surely... Oh, it's just one guy? Is that the whole mission?
You heal up pretty quick. Quick thinker, too. They trained you well. You're a good soldier. Who are you? Call me Snake. Snake? Is that a code name? You must be with the Americans. Are you with the Fox unit, too? I'm not with the Americans or with Fox. I'm just a soldier. Just a soldier? Then why?
We're here to stop Fox unit from going renegade. A member of Fox named Gene betrayed the US government and stole a top secret weapon. He plans to use that weapon and the warheads in this base as bargaining chips to negotiate with your country. But blackmail's more like it. We're here to put a stop to it. Our mission is to free the soldiers of the San Geronimo Peninsula from Gene's control and capture the traitors in the Fox unit. I can understand if you're afraid of Fox, but we need others to help us free the Soviet soldiers on this peninsula. Will you join us?
You're here to save us? And you want me to help you defeat Gene?
What's so funny? You think he's been brainwashed?
Brainwashed? Is that what you think is happening here? A fine joke. But I'm afraid you two have it all wrong.
Wrong.
We didn't rebel because of Gene. Our country betrayed us first. We have stood guard over this god-forsaken base, unable to reach our friends and loved ones because of the secrecy of our mission. The climate was brutal. The meals were meager. We watched as our comrades succumbed to disease or died fighting the Colombian government. And still, we went on carrying out our mission, believing our efforts were all for the good of the motherland. And how did the motherland reward us? By stabbing us in the back.
You're talking about the Kremlin's policy shift. If the existence of this base came to light, the political fallout with the United States could fatally undermine Moscow's position in the strategic arms limitation talks that Brezhnev is promoting. That's why
We have no use for political rationales. What matters to us is that Mother Russia wiped this base from existence. And instead of allowing us to return home, the army erased all traces of communication and cut off our supplies. They sought to isolate the peninsula and make it look like this was all the work of a few out-of-control soldiers. We were abandoned by our own country.
that's why you decided to follow Gene?
Gene told us he would build us a nation. A nation not of soldiers, but for them. We do not follow Gene out of fear. He will deliver us justice. The only thing we fear is losing that justice. That's why we follow him, not you. You'll never be able to stop him.
Justice, huh? The meaning of justice can change from one day to the next. A professional soldier never brings justice into the mission. The only ones who need a reason to fight are the ones who fight for a living. That's what my mentor told me. Politics are fickle. They change with the times. So long as we remain loyal to our countries, soldiers like us need nothing to believe in. She died out of loyalty. Not to justice, not to her country. To herself, for the mission.
Your mentor, the one who taught you the art of battle. Who was she?
They called her the boss. I killed her.
The boss? The legendary soldier? And Snake, you must be Big Boss. You're the hero who killed Colonel Volgin at Groznygrad.
Prove your loyalty as a soldier. That's what the boss told me. I still don't know what she meant.
Prove your loyalty. Not to justice, not to your country, but to yourself. Does Gene truly plan to threaten the motherland?
Yes. Snake procured documents from a patrol station that confirm as much. If launched from this base, the weapon Gene stole could deliver a devastating blow to every major city in Russia. I know it's hard to believe.
No, I believe you. Not as a member of the Red Army, but as a soldier.
I appreciate it.
I will follow you. Snake, give me my mission.
Nice. Alright, Snake, what's the plan? Cough, cough. Okay, so still recruits at the moment. Yep, okay. Right, okay, so let's take a look at this manage thing.